At Somerset Winery, our Amphora program represents a bridge between new and old world winemaking. The Amphora is a clay vessel that was used thousands of years ago to store wine, and the wine industry is rediscovering this technology and seeing how it could be used to produce better wines. We are really kind of going back to winemaking roots and discovering what wines might have tasted like thousands of years ago.
For many true wine lovers, traveling to Europe or the Middle East to see how ancient wines are made is kind of a holy grail moment. Having experienced Amphora in Italy, I became passionate about bringing the ancient art of terracotta winemaking to Temecula Valley. Most of the wineries in Temecula use French oak barrels. At Somerset Winery, we specialize in using French oak barrels combined with our Terracotta Amphora. French oak barrels add vanilla and oak flavors to wine. They also add tannins that give that dry, astringent feel in your mouth when you're drinking wine. Terracotta wines, on the other hand, are creamy, smooth, and mineralistic, and they don't add any flavors or tannins. This is our first ever Amphora at Somerset Winery. It's called the Rotunda, and if you look at it, you see the moisture coming through the skin of the terracotta. This is the wine oxygenating through the skin, and it's actually developing a beautiful wine. This is what we call a Mesopotamian jar. The regular amphoras actually have handles on it. It's a Greek term that means it's a wine carrying and making vessel. But Mesopotamian jars without any handles, these are meant to be buried into the earth, like the Qvevris from Georgia, and the wine is made in the earth. The egg-shaped Qvevris are so heavy that winemakers place them underground in order to stabilize the vessels and keep them cool. And our biggest amphora is called the Opus 17, better known as the Drunk Turtle Italia. That actually is the largest amphora ever made. There are 4 in the United States, and we have 2 of those. The Drunk Turtle weighs 5,000 pounds empty and about 10,000 pounds when it's full. It holds 500 gallons of wine, and it makes about 2,500 bottles every 2 years. This is commonly known as an airlock, or we call it a green glass bung. This was allegedly invented about 500 years ago by Leonardo da Vinci. This acts as a percolator, releases the carbon dioxide gases during the fermentation process, and it prevents oxygen from going back down into the tank. Many of our amphora come from Arte Nova in Impruneta, Italy, where artisans spend months working by hand to create each unique terracotta clay vessel.
The vessel is basically inert. There's no leaching of any materials from the vessel into the wine. It's more breathable than a barrel, so the main difference is the extra oxygenation that happens during the maturation period. I believe that the amphoras kind of smooth out wines, but I think what's special about the amphora is the preservation of a vineyard's voice in a bottle. Mother Nature is saying something through a vineyard, through the grapes. The amphora is going to create a pure expression of that. That's less altered by products or tools or tricks that you could throw at a wine. This is the purest kind of expression you're going to get from a specific place. We're trying to encapsulate that in a bottle, and the amphora is helping us do that. We've been experimenting with the amphoras since 2018, I believe, and we're at a point now where we're really kind of fleshing out the possibilities of this new/old technology. So, it's very exciting.
Somerset Winery is the only winery in Southern California that makes terracotta wines. And this year we're bottling 7 different varietals, including our favorite, the Blood of Jupiter Sangiovese with Merlot. We're bottling some of our terracotta wines in handmade terracotta bottles, glazed on the inside to be wine safe, and custom etched to say our name and our amphora logo on it. As the owners of Somerset, we really enjoy giving tours of our winery, and the Amphora program makes our story even more fun to share.
We're proud that we're at the forefront of this technology, and we're looking to expand the program and give people a very unique experience with very unique wines, because we're all very creative here and trying to provide the best experience for our guests. And if the Amphora helps us do that, then we're very happy about it.